All right, everybody, here we go again. Lesson number 92 of A Course in Miracles. Whew, this is a good one. Get ready to absorb all of this wisdom and knowledge right into your soul. It's that beautiful. All right, miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. The idea for today is an extension of the previous one. You do not think of light in terms of strength and darkness in terms of weakness. Windy. That is because of your idea of what seeing means is tied up with the body and its eyes and brain. Thus, you believe that you can change what you see by putting little bits of glass before your eyes. This is among the many magical beliefs that come from the conviction you are a body, and the body's eyes can see. You also believe the body's brain can think. If you but understood the nature of thought, you could but laugh at this insane idea. It is as if you thought you held the match that lights the sun and gives it all its warmth, or that you held the world within your hand, securely bound until you let it go. Yet this is no more foolish than to believe the body's eyes can see and the brain can think. Challenge yourself with this today. Oh, okay. It is God's strength in you that is the light in which you see, as it is His mind with which you think. His strength denies your weakness. It is your weakness that sees through the body's eyes, peering about in darkness to behold the likeness of itself. The small, the weak, the sickly and the dying, those in need, the helpless and afraid, the sad, the poor, and starving and joyless. These are seen through eyes that cannot see and cannot bless. Strength overlooks these things by seeing past appearances. It keeps its steady gaze upon the light that lies beyond them. It unites with light, of which it is a part. It sees itself. It brings the light in which your self appears. In darkness, you perceive a self that is not there. Strength is the truth about you. Weakness is an idol falsely worshipped and adored that strength may be dispelled, and darkness rule where God appointed that there should be light. Wow. We're doing this to ourselves. It's crazy. Strength comes from truth and shines with light its source has given it. Weakness reflects the darkness of its maker. It is sick and looks on sickness, which is like itself. Truth is a savior and can only will for happiness and peace for everyone. It gives its strength to everyone who asks, in limitless supply. It sees that lack in anyone would be lack in all. And so, it gives its light that all may see and benefit as one. Its strength is shared, that it may bring to all the miracle in which they will unite in purpose and forgiveness and in love. Ooh, that was a good one. Weakness, which looks in darkness, cannot see a purpose in forgiveness and in love. It sees all others different from itself and nothing in the world that it would share. It judges and condemns, but does not love. In darkness, it remains to hide itself and dreams that it is strong and conquering, a victor over limitations that but grow in darkness to enormous size. It fears and it attacks and hates itself, and darkness covers everything it sees, leaving its dreams as fearful as itself. No miracles here, but only hate. It separates itself from what it sees, while light and strength perceive themselves as one. The light of strength is not the light you see. It does not change and flicker and go out. It does not shift from night to day. and back to darkness till the morning comes again. The light of strength is constant, sure as love, forever glad to give itself away because it cannot but give to itself. No one can ask in vain to share its sight, and none who enters its abode can leave without a miracle before his eyes and strength and light abiding in his heart. The strength in you will offer you the light and guide your seeing, so you do not dwell on idle shadows that the body's eyes provide for your self-deception. Strength and light unite in you, and where they meet, your self stands ready to embrace you as its own. Such is the meeting place we try today to find and rest in. For the peace of God is where your self, his son, is waiting now to meet itself again, to be as one. Let us give 20 minutes twice today to join this meeting. Let yourself be brought unto yourself. Its strength will be in the light in which the gift of sight is given you. Leave then all the dark a little while today, and we will practice seeing in the light, closing the body's eyes and asking truth to show us how to find the meeting place of self and self, little self, big self, where light and strength are one. Morning and evening, we will practice thus. After the morning meeting, we will use the day in preparation for the time at night when we will meet again in trust. Let us repeat as often as we can the idea for today and recognize that we are being introduced to sight and led away from darkness to the light where only miracles can be perceived. I mean, that was heavy and beautiful and healing. Just reading that out loud. Miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. Okay, let's move over to a year of forgiveness and see what Jesus has to say here. Miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know is Jesus. There are, of course, resistances to this lesson because you have been told, indeed, that the eyes are what see. But the eyes are the mechanism by which the ego brings its dark, separated world to you. It brings it to you because you want it. Feel that. It brings it to you because you want it. You all came here to explore the idols and the ego's playground. You chose what you see here. You chose separation. You chose bodies. You chose your idols. Most of you know those things do not please you. They do not make you happy. In fact, they prove your belief in separation and idols. As you go through your incarnation, you become less enamored with the world. You become less enamored with the body. As you awaken in this incarnation, you understand what you believe about the world and what you see. If you go into the world as a cynic who believes in death, that is what your eyes bring to you. Conversely, if you go into the world focusing on miracles, that is what you bring to yourself. You are the perceiver. You decide what you experience and what you see. You are truly the creator of the vision of what the body's physical eyes see. This is why those beings with no spiritual practice are afraid when they look around the world. They are scared, disillusioned, sad, depressed, and angry because they believe in the body's eyes. They see the result of the ego's playground, and it is not a pretty sight. For those of you doing these lessons, you see the beauty in everyone. You see the light behind the dysfunctional behavior. You become able to forgive and offer love. In that vision, you create miracles. I am that one that you know is Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. Oh, there's a lot in this lesson. Take your time with this one. Read through it slowly and read it again. This may be one that I have to write down to remember. It's a little wordy, just saying. But yeah, I love you guys very much. Thanks for being here. Enjoy this lesson today. Take it in. Don't let your body's eyes and your other physical body senses fool you or get the best of you today. Love to all. Talk to you soon.